Over the past 50 years, nations have invested trillions in energy infrastructure, power plants, grids, terminals, and pipelines. Whoever controlled energy controlled their own destiny. Over the next 50 years, those same trillions will move in a different direction. Infrastructure for food security. I am Michele Fiscalini, CEO of Red Rock Technology, and today I want to introduce you to Seedelligence, the technological architecture of this transition, not a startup, an infrastructure. Let's start with a number, 90%. 90% of the food consumed in the United Arab Emirates is imported. The same structural dependency affects Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Oman. The wealthiest region in the world depends entirely on foreign supply to feed its hospitals, its schools, its military bases, its families, and the context is getting worse. The Red Sea crisis has disrupted global shipping routes and multiplied freight costs, showing how quickly food supplies can collapse under pressure. Active conflicts in Europe and the Middle East have turned food into a geopolitical weapon, and water crises in arid regions are eliminating any remaining margin for traditional local production. The question is not whether there will be a regional food crisis. The question is when, and who will be ready. Seedelligence's answer is the National Food and Seed Sovereignty Institute, not an agritech project, a national infrastructure for food sovereignty, designed to operate like a port, an airport, a water network, an infrastructure that defines a nation's resilience. The project is developed across 3 levels for a total of up to 59,000 square meters. Level 1, the core of civilization, robotic hydroponic production pavilions, a seed bank, genetic conservation laboratories, and AI-powered control center. Level 2, the human interface, advanced research, professional training, elevated observation galleries. Level 3, civic and soft power, a museum of civilization and survival, a conference center for international summits, an educational restaurant, hospitality for researchers and delegations. 3 levels, 1 single institution. Let's look at what's inside this infrastructure, because this is where Seedelligence sets itself apart from everything else. At its center is an AI-based agricultural brain, a dedicated computing cluster, and an agent platform that autonomously manages the entire production cycle. Precision climate control in every zone, predictive production, up to 98% automation of agricultural processes. And as publicly announced by Gulf News, Red Rock Technology is investing 10 million in exactly this AI brain for global food security. The physical layer is handled by Innobotics Robotics, a patented hybrid system combining vertical farming and high-efficiency greenhouse technology with autonomous vehicle intralogistics automation and 2 registered intellectual property patents. The digital layer is a hyperledger blockchain for agricultural traceability at infrastructure scale. Every product certified from seed to distribution, with food safety data standards that hospitals, schools, and institutions can verify. And then there is the genetic heart, the seed bank with certified conservation protocols. Because food sovereignty is not just about producing food today, it is about preserving the capacity to produce it forever. But technology alone is not enough. What's needed are verified numbers, and ours are not projections. Let's look at the economics of a single autonomous 10,000 square meter facility, 380 tons of potential annual production, 95% reduction in water consumption compared to traditional open field agriculture, up to a 90% reduction in import dependency for the categories covered by controlled environment production. These parameters come from the Raitera industrial plant in Italy, one of the most technologically advanced CEA facilities in Europe, with an active supply chain to top-tier institutional clients in large-scale retail, consumer goods and beauty. And this is the decisive point. The same team and the same technology that leads Seedelligence already manage that plant today. We are not promising to build something that doesn't exist. We are replicating at national scale something that already works. If a single farm generates this value, imagine the infrastructure needed to build thousands of them. Our model is clear. We don't run farms. We build the infrastructure that enables nations to grow food. We work with governments, sovereign funds, and infrastructure operators across 4 fronts. Turnkey infrastructure development, full design, engineering, and technology integration. The technology platform, an AI operating system for farming operations available under license, strategic joint venture partnerships, and global replication of the model from the Gulf to Africa, to Asia, wherever a nation wants to turn its food security from a vulnerability into an infrastructure. It is the same path energy took 50 years ago. No one today asks whether a nation should own its own power plants. Tomorrow, no one will ask whether a nation should own its own food infrastructure. Why now? Because the market is moving, policies are aligned, and the infrastructure is missing. The UAE's national food security strategy is active and enforced, with directives on local sourcing. Bustanica, the world's largest indoor vertical farm, already produces over 1 million kilograms a year right here in Dubai and was acquired by Emirates Flight Catering. Aldara and Baywa built in Al Ain a €40 million greenhouse, explicitly treated as national strategic infrastructure. Every market we operate in is growing at double-digit rates. Global agritech will grow from $32 to $153 billion by 2034. Food security investment in the Gulf is growing at 34% per year. The precedent exists. The market has already proven that this model works at industrial scale. What's missing is the infrastructure that unifies it. And that is exactly what Seedelligence is building. And there is a dimension that governments understand immediately, one that goes beyond economics, soft power. An infrastructure like Seedelligence means strategic autonomy, the ability to guarantee supply to hospitals, schools, and military bases even in the most acute and prolonged crisis scenarios. It means food diplomacy, the ability to export the model as a tool for cooperation towards Africa, Central Asia, the entire Middle East. It means nation branding, being recognized as pioneers of technological food security at international summits, from COP to Expo, from the G20 to the United Nations. And it means sovereign intellectual property, AI-based agricultural systems, advanced environmental control, certified seed bank protocols, knowledge that stays in the country and that the country can project to the world. Ports don't just carry goods, they carry influence. Seedelligence is the food port of the 21st century, and this vision has already received its first public validations. January 2026, College Times, the voice of the UAE since 1978, publishes the integrated Red Rock and City Meta Lab model for food security and urban resilience. March 2026, Gulf News positions Seedelligence as critical artificial intelligence infrastructure for global food security. April 2026, we are selected among the 40 agricultural projects most innovative in the UAE at the Emirates Agriculture Conference in Al Ain. And following that participation, the Ministry of Climate Change and Environment reached out to Red Rock Technology to request a formal institutional meeting. Behind all of these, 3 areas of expertise and 0 overlap. Red Rock Technology from Dubai Internet City, over 10 years of technology infrastructure for institutional and government organizations. Ours is the AI governance. City Meta Lab between Rome, Dubai, and New York. Urban scale architecture with a portfolio that includes MR, Tecom, and Al Fatan. Theirs is the architectural vision of the campus. And Innobotics, part of an Italian industrial group with 300 million in revenue and 26 manufacturing companies, an official KUKA partner. Theirs are the production pavilions, with the American University of Dubai as academic partner. The pilot will be built in the United Arab Emirates, with site selection currently underway. But the model is designed to be replicated across the Gulf, in Africa, in India, and beyond. Every node in the network strengthens the others. Every country that adopts the infrastructure contributes to a more resilient global food system. Seedelligence is now in dialogue with institutions, infrastructure operators, and industrial partners who share a long-term vision on food security. If you represent an institution, a government body, or an organization that wants to be part of building this, our team is available for a direct conversation. The next strategic infrastructure after energy will be food. Seedelligence is building it. You'll find us at Dubai Internet City and at redrock.io. Seedelligence, the next level.